Today I'm going to show you how I go about measuring the length of my snakes. I've tried the string method. I've tried a million different ways to do this, but this seems to work pretty well. So in order to do this, what you will need is a tape measure and a snake, and preferably the snake will be in his hide or somewhere where you can actually get a good picture, because what we're going to do is take a picture of our snake in his hide. And before we do that, I'm going to measure, and I'm going to probably have to put the phone down to do this, but I'm going to measure the distance between, or the length of this hide. So give me a second. I'm going to try and see if I can do this. And when we do it, we come up with, it looks like about 10.5 inches. So we have a 10.5 inch hide from one side to the other. From here to here is 10.5 inches. So what we're going to do is open up our hide, and we're going to take a picture of the snake in the hide. So let's go ahead and do that, see if we can get some good light. Make sure we have the length of the hide, that we can see it, and that the snake is laid out so that we can see its entire length. And we'll go ahead and snap a picture. Okay, so now I have my snake measurer software, and I will go open. I'm going to go to my desktop and open a file called King. Bring that in. There's my file called King. I'm going to go up here to measurements and set the length unit. And I'm going to strike a point here and a point here. And that's going to be 10.5. So that's what we measured earlier, 10.5 inches. So our answer will be in inches. So let's click OK. Now let's go ahead and click Begin Measuring. And what we're going to do is we're going to start at the snake's head. And I'm just going to do a rough, I could be a lot more precise with this if I wanted to be. But I'm just going to go ahead and basically lay a string along the back of the snake's spine, trying to keep it as centered as possible. And I could do a lot better if I wanted to, but I don't want this video to be longer than it has to be. So we'll just kind of do about good enough for government work, especially these days. Let's see. Go ahead and follow the contours of the snake all the way around. And I'm just clicking at every new spot as I move this mouse or cursor around, and I get all the way down here to the end of the tail. And we see that our king snake is 33.96 inches long, or about 34 inches. So we've gotten a fairly accurate measurement, and we could have gotten a more accurate measurement, but this is certainly more accurate as it is than trying to estimate or lay a string along a snake. So snake measuring tool, great thing. See you guys.